Hey guys, what's up? My name is Prototype, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today I got some Dinosaur content for you guys. I played this Dinosaur deck in Master Duel and I had a pretty good win streak in Diamond. I won 10 games in a row and I was like, what the hell? In Diamond, 10 wins in a row, that's insane. I need to make a video about this, so here I am making a video. And I even peaked with this deck in Master, like it's the first time I've ever gotten into Master and this deck made it possible. And the peak I reached was Master Tier 4, which is, yeah, like I never thought I would get there. So now I want to highlight you guys 3 duels. Let's get into that. So they are all duels in Diamond, because those were the amazing duels. In Master it got of course a little bit tougher. Didn't have any highlights here, but let's look at the duels from Diamond that I wanted to highlight. So I basically drew full combo here, even more than that, like even if they ashed something or something like that I could still do everything. But yeah, the field spell of course, then Soul Eating Oviraptor, which is the best normal summon in the deck of course, searches me a dinosaur to my hand and I can use the effect to pop a baby, either in combination with the field spell or with the baby in my hand. Then of course Michelinosaurus is amazing since it makes your dinosaurs unaffected by your opponent's cards during this main phase. So basically Ash Blossom and stuff like that is not working. And yeah, I'm just setting up my board here. Pretty standard dinosaur combo. The opponent had max C, which of course sucks, but you will see he draws and draws and draws and eventually he cannot get through my end board anyways. That's how powerful this end board is, and that's why I wanted to highlight you guys this. Remember, this is a duel in Diamond, so the opponent knows what he is doing. He is playing a strong deck too, and even with max C and drawing a bunch of cards, he couldn't get through the end board. So I was like, what the hell? This needs to be shown to YouTube. So yeah, let's go and look at it. So right now I'm still setting up my board, but I'm almost done. Once I'm done I will pause a second and explain everything. Sorry guys. And yeah, pretty much this is now my end board here. Let's pause this for a second and look at it. So over here we have the Sword Soul Supreme Cheng Ying. This card is insane because it's a worm, so the one card, I have one dinosaur in there. When I activate its effect, you can only summon worm, dinosaur or dragon monsters, so that's why we go for the Sword Soul card instead of Baron de Fleur. But this card is insane because it cannot be destroyed by card effects because you can banish a card instead, and when a card gets banished, no matter if it's through that effect or through a different effect, you're allowed to banish one card on your opponent's field and one card in their graveyard. So this is a really strong interruption, of course, very good card. Then let's look at the next one here, Evolsar Solda in the TCG. There's actually a better one, the Evolsar Lars, so I'm playing the Lars in the TCG, but they don't have him in Master Duel, that's why I'm playing the Solda one. But Solda is also really strong because when your opponent special summons a monster, you can detach one material and destroy that monster. And this effect is not once per turn, so you can destroy 2 monsters your opponent special summons, which is really strong. So that's interruption number 2 and number 3. Then we have Evolsar Dolka over here. And this effect is when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can detach one material and negate the activation and destroy the monster. And that's also not once per turn, so this is 2 monster negates right here. So we have 3 interruptions and 2 negates so far. And then we have the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, which is really strong because your opponent's cards or your opponent's monsters get all flipped face down when you activate this effect. So this is your 4th interruption. Remember, we have 3 interruptions, 2 negates, and this is the 4th interruption. That's the one you usually use at the very end. And it's insane, guys. Like, you can see he has so many cards in his hand, he cannot play through the board. Let's look at it. He's playing heroes, yeah. And you guys better bet he has everything in his hand he needs. He is basically full combo, but no chance for him to get through the board. Here, the first negate we are doing is against the Vision Hero package. Negating the fairies is important because it's a once per turn effect and it interrupts pretty much a lot that heroes can do. Then he is next trying to get into the Malicious Bane to activate its effect and destroy all our monsters, but not gonna happen because we banish him with our Sword Soul card before he can even do it. And unfortunately he is using Called by the Grave on Michelinosaurus, because otherwise our dinosaur monsters would be unaffected by card effects in this main phase, but it doesn't matter because our board is too strong. Here, Ultimate Conductor, he takes control of it. We have to negate and destroy it. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We will still not be able to be broken. Like, our board won't be able to be broken, but yeah. You guys see, he has Fusion Destiny, of course, now DPE, and we destroy DPE with the Soldier one. Unfortunately, he uses his effect, of course, but we can use our field spell instead, which is amazing, of course. And we get to special summon another dinosaur level 4 or higher from the deck. He uses Max C again to draw more, but it doesn't really matter. So we go ahead and special summon Dino Wrestler Pancadrops. It's another interrupt because we can tribute this guy and destroy a monster from him. Yeah. So right now we still have one Evolsar Soldier interrupt and then the Pancadrops interrupt. He's going into Cross Crusader. Probably trying to... yeah, he's tributing the Denier so he can search a card. Looking for Vion, using Vion, and to get the polymerization. He's gonna fusion summon, but we will just destroy the fusion summoned monster with Soldar's effect. You'll see in a second. Vision Hero Trinity, he would be able to OTK us with this card, but not with this amazing board that we have. And there we go. Liquid Soldier lets him draw, doesn't really matter. So the last interruption we have now is Pancadrops, and we use that to pop the Plasma. And then after that he knows, okay, there's nothing he can do, and he FFs, he surrenders, and yeah. No, he didn't have a chance to get through our board. Let's look at the second duel here. We're also going first in this one. We drew pretty much full combo again. Let's set up our board like we would in the last round. Start with Michelinosaurus, of course, so our dinosaurs are unaffected by card effects, so he cannot use Ash Blossom or Imperm or something like that on our dinosaurs on the field. And then we do our standard combo, Oviraptor, then banishing the Michelinosaurus to special summon the dinosaurs with the diamonds on its skin, and then we pop the baby in our hand, and yeah, then we special summon a bunch of cards with that. We link the cards away so we can use the double evolution pill because we need a non-dinosaur in our graveyard, which is the Link Koribo, and then we continue with our combo. Here, the Xenometeorus was the card I was talking about. After we use this effect, we can only special summon Worm, Dinosaur or Dragon monsters from the extra deck. That's why we also need to do the link climbing or the link combo that we have in there before we use his effect. That's why Secure Gardener and Link Kuribo was already being played. Yeah. We set up pretty much the same board like last round. And then we pass a turn. Like I said, 4 interrupts and 2 negates. Absolute insane. It's basically 6 cards and your opponent starts with 6 cards. So yeah, most of your opponents cannot get through this board. Or actually, no opponents ever can get through this board. The only way they can defeat you is with some like evenly matched, which just happened. That's why I wanted to highlight this duel too. But let's see how we recover from that. He also has skill drain, which is of course also not the best, because now we cannot use our effects, but we have a 3500 beat stick on our field. I don't know how he wants to summon a monster stronger than that when he has no effects he can use. But yeah, we will just run him down from here. Solemn Judgment, bam, our normal summon, our Soul Eating Oviraptor got negated, but we kill the Max C here, and then we have to pass the turn, but I don't think he can. Yeah, there's the surrender vote already. He was like, okay, I didn't draw anything and he will finish me next round anyway, so let's just surrender. Alright, and then the last duel that I wanted to highlight to you guys is this one. Let's load into it. In this one we're going second. It was also important to me to show you guys a duel in which we go second. And we are playing against the Alba stack, the branded Despia basically. This deck is right now very, very strong. Probably the best deck in this current Master Duel format. I recorded this end of January, beginning of February, so yeah. This deck was definitely the deck I was seeing the most in Master when I was in the Master rank. He's probably gonna set up a spot forever. Honestly guys, I think we should just fast forward at this point, so we don't have to watch him setting his entire board up forever, because you know how it goes with those branded Despia players, it takes him forever, so yeah. There we go, this was the end phase, so now it's our turn. He's allowed to add a bunch of cards back to his hand or set them onto the field. But now it's us, let's go. So we start with the field spill again. And we normal summon the baby. Because we wanna use Dark Hole and then pop the baby and use its effect. There we go. Unfortunately, now we have two babies effect, but unfortunately he's using Ash Blossom and it's negating both of the babies. I don't know how it works, but that's what happened. I couldn't summon anything. I had to pass the turn. But with the field spell, he loses some attack damage, so I was hoping he wouldn't be able to finish me off. Let's fast forward again. Yeah, fusion summoning, Guardian Chimera. And then all these other branded fusion monsters. Yeah, branded fusion, whatever. Here, do your thing. Leave me alone, let me play. Is what I'm always thinking when they take forever. But yeah, this is his board. Let's go, get the damage, we survived it. 500, very close, but we did it. So he popped the field spell, and now let's see what we can do here. Oops, I didn't want it to pause. I wanted to stop the fast forwarding. We were lucky we drew the Michelinosaurus, so we were able to make our dinosaurs unaffected by card effects, which was really important because otherwise this guy here would have been negated and destroyed. But now we can get the double evolution pill, use Baby's effect, get the Soul Eating Oviraptor, basically go full combo again. The Dinosaur is a 2-card combo deck, so that's why it's so amazing. And yeah. Use Michelinosaurus effect, special summon Pteranodon, and then our opponent is playing, by the way, like it's his turn, even though it's our turn. So annoying, but it is what it is. We still can go full combo here. Destroy the Pteranodon now with a Soul Eating Oviraptor's effect, to special summon another level 4 higher dinosaur monster from our deck. After our opponent stopped playing like it's his turn. But it doesn't look like he stops playing like it's his turn. He keeps going and going and going. This is a kinda annoying thing in the new Yu-Gi-Oh, to be honest. Don't like it that much that your opponent can play like it's his turn even though it's your turn. But it's even more satisfying if you beat opponents like that afterwards, so we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Finally, our effect resolves. We special summon the Xenometeorus. Unfortunately, he did negate the other Xenometeorus in our hand, otherwise we would have had 2 of them on our field, and then we would have been able to go into Evolsar Solda again, the Xyz 6-1, you know which card I'm guys... You guys know which card I'm talking about. Anyway, we go into our standard board basically, or we try to set up the standard board without being able to summon the level 6 Xyz this time, but we can still summon the level 4 Xyz because of the effect of Giant Rex. When he gets banished, we can of course summon him, and then we have 2 level 4 dinosaurs and we can make the card. We also used the Sword Soul effect here to banish a monster of the opponent. Now we pretty much have our board, 2 ultimate conductors luckily, and we are able to flip everything face down from here and then use the Tyrannos effect, destroy all the face down cards and give our opponent 1000 damage for each, and then finish with the other ultimate conductor the opponent off and win the duel. Yeah, that's it guys. Those were the 3 duels I wanted to highlight to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more content like that, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out guys.